We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit one home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just one bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Happ has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Happ has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games, the kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Iannetta is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys.
Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Twins fire the opening salvo. Devin Smeltzer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 14 on the season, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth,
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Stanton is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
1-2, here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and two strikes to the Twins shortstop. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there. At the plate, Luke Voigt. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Adrianza moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he rips it on the ground to second. Gonzalez for one. Relay to first in time, and just like pitch on the way.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hicks is under it. One down.
The batter number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Arias rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Men on third with 2 down. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Chris Iannetta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Iannetta gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And the count will be full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. Iannetta blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Next to the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Next to the Yankees.
And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. From the stretch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Next to the Yankees, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So 1 run. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Voit over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Donaldson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Ehire Adrianza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Judge. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Twins are in front, 6-2. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
To third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A bouncer up the middle, gloved by LeMahieu. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Max Kepler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Wind up stranding one. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Rick.
So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Second base.
Digging in and looking for more. Luis Arias singled homer run in his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The left fielder.
Digging in once again, Ehire Adrianza. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Nelson Cruz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Bottom of the inning now, digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-2. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks held in check. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Sano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Mitch Garver, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is there, 2 down. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. From the belt, the pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing, 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back, 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, 2-2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went long.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Last half of the 7th here. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's out number 1.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still going back, and it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Adrianza is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home. Tommy Kahnle is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back.
The next twin up, Luis Arias. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
Now in the box, Ehire Adrianza. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping in, Chris Iannetta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
1-0 the count. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
2-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this away for the second out. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now batting, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. In now, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense. Aaron
Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Last chance for the Yankees. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The Yanks find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this.
Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Devin Smeltzer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jay Happ permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our ball game tonight for the Victoria.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Kansas City Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 6-0. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-2. Charlie Morton collected win number 3 this year as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 2-1. The Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 6-5. Jose Urquidy got the W and now has 5 this year as the Astros downed Oakland 5-1. The St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Jorge Alfaro had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Marlins grabbed one from the Cubs 16-4. The Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-3. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-3. Ross Stripling grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 3-1. Zach Davies was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 3-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.